Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Going to be giving you my predicted 11 for Manchester United's game against Brighton and Hove Albion. So I'm going to go with the 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal, David De Gea. David De Gea was in goal in Manchester United's 3-0 win against Brentford. He made some good saves in that game. The best save he made was from his feet to deny Ivan Toney. He also stopped a free kick from Christian Eriksen. De Gea has been sensational this season. Right back, I'm going to go with Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot played pretty well in the 3-0 win against Brentford. He had a good chance. It hit the crossbar, so he was unlucky not to score. Diogo Dalot is our first choice right back under Ralph Rangnick. He's had his good games under Rangnick. Before, Diogo Dalot has been subjected to a lot of transfer speculation. Do you think he'll leave Man United this summer? Last season, he endured a loan spell with AC Milan. Reflecting on that, he gained some experience. Manchester United got Diogo Dalot from Porto. Manchester United paid £19 million for him. Dalot's contract at Man United expires next year. The two centre-backs, Victor Lindelof and Raphael Varane. Lindelof, he played in the game against Brentford. Lindelof has had his good games at Manchester United, but on the other side of things, he's endured a lot of poor games as well. Lindelof won't leave Man United this summer, but he could leave next year. Manchester United got Lindelof from Benfica back in 2017. Got him for around £31 million. Lindelof's under contract with Man United until 2024. Varane, he scored his first goal for the club in the 3-0 win against Brentford. Varane recovered from injury not so long ago. Varane has endured quite a few injuries since he became a Manchester United player. Most of the time when Varane plays, he seems to make the difference. He is regarded as one of the best centre-halves in the world. He's highly experienced and he's got a good pedigree behind him. Look at the amount of silverware he won when he was a Real Madrid player. He was a long-serving player when he was at Real Madrid. He was with them around 10 years. Manchester United signed Varane from Real Madrid last year. Varane's got a contract with Man United until 2025. There's an option of a further year. Left back, I'm going to go with Alex Telles. Telles played in the 3-0 win against Brentford. Telles got the assist for the Raphael Varane goal. Telles has been poor for Man United in the last few months now. I reckon that this season is his last season at the club. Telles has been subjected to a lot of transfer speculation before. Manchester United got Telles from Porto back in 2020. Got him in a deal worth £15.4 million. The two centre midfielders, I'm going to go with Fred and Scott McTominay. I reckon Fred will come in for Nemanja Matic. Fred came on in the 3-0 win against Brentford. As you all know, I've got my strong reservations about Fred. Man United got Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk quite a few years ago. Got him in a deal worth £50 million. Fred came back from injury not so long ago. Scott McTominay, I don't think he's good enough to represent the club. He has had his good games at Man United. Revert back to earlier on this season, I actually said that McTominay had been one of our best performers under Rangnick. The best game Scott McTominay has endured, I think he was very good in the 5-1 win against Leeds on the opening day this season. Played very well in the 6-2 win against Leeds at Old Trafford last season. He scored twice in that game. And he played well in the FA Cup game against Aston Villa. Revert back to 2020, McTominay committed his future to the club because he signed a 5-year contract with Man United. The attacking midfielder, I'm going to go with Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes scored in the 3-0 win against Brentford. He played pretty well against Brentford. He should have had another goal against Brentford because he had a chance and it just went wide. Man United have struggled to get the best out of Bruno Fernandes since Ronaldo re-signed for the club. Last season, Fernandes was superb. He was far superior last season to how he has been this season. Earlier on this season, Fernandes signed a new contract with Man United until 2026. There's an option of a further year. Fernandes now receives around £240,000 a week. Fernandes has been a United player for over 2 years. Man United got him from Sporting Lisbon back in January 2020. Bruno Fernandes is one of our best players and is certainly one of the best signings we've made since Ferguson retired. On the left wing, I'm going to go with Marcus Rashford. Rashford missed the 3-0 win against Brentford. Yesterday, I spoke with you about Marcus Rashford. Manchester United could sell Marcus Rashford this summer. Man United want at least 60 million. Apparently earlier on this season, Marcus Rashford told his friends that he wants to quit Man United this summer. He said as well that Man United want Marcus Rashford to stay this summer despite his wretched run of form. Marcus Rashford has endured a lot of poor games this season. He hasn't been the same player since he had that operation on his shoulder. He missed the first 2 months of this season with that shoulder problem. Earlier on this season, Rashford had a leg injury. You know, Rashford is a good player overall. He has been part of the club for a long time. Came up our academy. He's been a United player since the age of 7. And he broke into our senior squad back in 2016. Rashford's contract at the club expires next year. On the right wing, I'm going to go with Anthony Elanga. Anthony Elanga played in the 3-0 win against Brentford. Elanga got the assist for the Bruno Fernandes goal in that game. Anthony Elanga has enjoyed a lot of good games since he broke into our first team squad. He's had his poor games as well. Elanga has been part of the club for a long time. He joined Manchester United's academy at the age of 12. And Elanga's got a contract with Man United until 2026. There's an option of a further year. Earlier on this season, Ralph Rangnick said that Anthony Elanga was close to leaving Man United. Earlier on this season, Elanga got racially abused on social media because he missed a decisive penalty in the cup game against Middlesbrough. I totally disagreed with Elanga getting racially abused. And the centre forward, I'm going to go with Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played in the 3-0 win against Brentford. You know, Ronaldo scored a penalty. He also had a goal ruled out for offside by VAR. You know, since Ronaldo re-signed for the club, he's scored 18 goals in the Premier League and he's got 24 goals in all competitions. Manchester United re-signed Ronaldo in the summer of last year from Juventus. We got him for around 20 million with add-ons included. Man United paid around 12.9 million up front, and he wears the number 7 shirt. Ronaldo's contract at Man United expires next year. There's an option of a further year. He's the highest earner at Man United at the moment, Ronaldo. He earns £480,000 a week. Ronaldo has won over 30 trophies in his playing career, including 5 Ballon d'Ors. Not so long ago it said that Cristiano Ronaldo could make a return to Real Madrid. Ronaldo's already enjoyed one spell with Real Madrid. He was a long-serving player with them. He was with them around 10 years. Real Madrid got Ronaldo back in 2009 from Man United. Real Madrid paid £80 million. Anyway, Man United have set a price tag of around £10 million for Ronaldo. A few weeks ago, don't forget, Ronaldo had announced that his baby son had passed away. That was upsetting. So that's how I think Manchester United could line up against Brighton and Hove Albion tomorrow. As you all know, we have got some players missing. Obviously, there's no Paul Pogba. He's out for the season. Luke Shaw's injured. He's out for the season. Jadon Sancho's still out. He's got tonsillitis. And Harry Maguire, you know, he's been injured, but he recently returned to training. And Wan-Bissaka's recently been injured, but he recently returned to training, so they could be in contention to play in this game, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka. And Mason Greenwood is still unavailable at the moment. But yeah, Manchester United are coming into this game against Brighton on the back of a 3-0 win against Brentford. That was the biggest win of the Ralph Rangnick era. Brighton and Hove Albion, they're coming into this game on the back of a 3-0 win away at Wolves. Brighton and Hove Albion have enjoyed a very good season to their standards. They're like 9th in the Premier League. You know, I do know a lot of the players Brighton and Hove Albion have got, like I mentioned on the preview and that. You know, they've got Tariq Lamptey. He's a very good right back. Revert back to January, Manchester United went in for him. Yves Bissouma, he's a very good midfielder. Revert back to deadline day in January this year, Man United tried to get Yves Bissouma. One of the centre-backs Brighton and Hove Albion have got is Lewis Dunk. He's very good. They have Shane Duffy, Adam Webster, Joel Veltman, Alexis Mac Allister. He's good. They have Solly March, Stephen Alzate. Brighton have Adam Lallana. Adam Lallana is a former Liverpool and Southampton player. Pascal Gross. Leonardo Trossard. He's a very good attacking player. Neil Maupay. He's one of the best players that Brighton and the Hove Albion have got. Brighton have Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck is a former Manchester United player and a former Arsenal player. If Welbeck plays in this game tomorrow, he'll be reuniting with Man United. Jeremy Sarmiento, he's out with injury at the moment for Brighton. Jacob Moder, he's another player that's injured at the moment. Evan Ferguson, Brighton have him. Moises Caicedo. Don't forget, before he went to Brighton, Manchester United tried to get him. The goalkeepers Brighton have got, they've got Jason Steele, Robert Sanchez and Thomas McGill. So there you go, they're a lot of the players that Brighton do have. Let me put into the equation that they've lost players as well. Brighton lost Ben White to Arsenal, but Brighton did receive around £50 million for him. They lost Dale Stephens. Dale Stephens went to Burnley from Brighton. Back in January this year, they lost Daniel Byrne. Daniel Byrne went to Newcastle from Brighton. And they also lost Glenn Murray. So there you go. And the Brighton and Hove Albion manager is Graham Potter. Graham Potter has got a contract with Brighton until 2025. Graham Potter's been the Brighton manager for 3 years. Brighton appointed him in back in May 2019. Before Brighton, Graham Potter managed Swansea. He also managed Östersund. Manchester United beat Brighton away from home twice last season. You know, Man United beat them 3-0 in the EFL Cup and Man United beat them 3-2 in the Premier League. Man United beat Brighton at Old Trafford earlier on this season 2-0. Don't forget that game had to get rearranged. You know, Man United have just 2 games remaining now. You know, we've got Brighton tomorrow and then the final game of the season is Crystal Palace. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes, on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.